Greetings, outstanding folks, and welcome back. Jared Van, my natural general purpose channel, which most of it's musical experience, even though I have a few road trip videos thrown in. Today I have an unboxing video, my latest brass instrument receipt. This is a brass instrument I ordered back in February through reverb.com, but because it was out of stock at the time from the store. I ordered in February. It just arrived after 5 months. I was willing to have the wait because I knew it would fit what I needed for it. Well, with this package, they've got have tape and staples. So I've got this tool, a handle Gerber. Use the knife to cut the tape. Hopefully have patience, because I've had some unboxing work where I recorded that was too cumbersome to actually load onto YouTube. This is going to be a challenge, just opening up the box, because they actually added a couple of staples in there. That's one thing is my experience using a Gerber or a Leatherman. It's kind of like the U.S. version of a Swiss Army knife. You can have a lot of tools in there. Okay, finally got the box open. The contents box covered in plastic. Extra protection for anything that can attempt to infiltrate the chip. Okay. Just like several other brass instruments I've received over the past 3 years, soft case. Kind of examine the case, Stagg brand. If you remember the Stagg brand at all, my other brass instrument that's a Stagg brand was my C trumpet. Pouch here, nothing in it, but you can carry a few things in it. Sheet music, small sheet music and whatnot. Pouch on the back. Oh, straps. Which means that this case can be carried as a backpack. That could come in handy. Let me get this other strap inside. Actually open this baby up. Velcro handle, just like all the other soft case stuff I had. Zipper on it. Well, let's see what's inside the case. Cleaning cloth. Cool. The mouthpiece. Probably will be normal, probably a size equivalent to what we normally count with the instrument. I really don't see a size marked on it, but then I'm not wearing my glasses, it's hard to say. I'll set this aside. And that's pretty much it for what's inside the case. It's all wrapped up. silicone packs I can toss. Got rid of the, and yes, Stagg brand's a flugelhorn. And one thing about this one thing that's typical on flugelhorns that when it comes to main tuning slide, it's on lead pipe. Just loosen the thumb screw and adjust and do what. Now one thing is rare, it's similar to the trumpets and even the flugelhorn, my last flugelhorn that I had in high school. A ring on the third valve slide. That makes it, which is why I bought this in the first place. A lot of your professional flugelhorns have your tune slides, for especially for first and third valve slide, running parallel to the valve assembly rather than perpendicular. But I'm used to adjusting third valve slide on trumpets and cornets using a ring. Professional ones have a trigger. It would take a lot of getting used to. Stagg brand flugelhorn. Now give it a little playing test, see what it does. Valves work all right. Quick visual test, no flaws. Second valve slide, it's gonna take some work to get that out. First valve slide a little slow because use some lubrication. It moves. I actually did remove the second valve slide. That's nice. As usually if you find out how well set up a brass image I use valves, the second valve slide is the hardest one to remove. Well, without further ado, and the model number on this thing, WS-FH215 something or other, FM215, something like that. But it's B-flat flugelhorn. It's going to sound a little different because conical bore means it's going to have more mellow sound than you get out of a trumpet or cornet. Let's see how it plays. I'm going to start on the G. And that sounds pretty good. Fortunately, I did take some time to warm up on my trumpet before I got this out. Yeah. So far, so good. Well, can't go too terribly high, but then again, unlike trumpets and cornets, flugelhorn's not necessarily made for super high notes. They're made for the tone. I mean, it does have a double high C in it, but I'm just not that good at it. Let's see what it does below. Oh man, that was sloppy. It will do a pedal F sharp. I take a feel of this mouthpiece. Mouthpiece feels like it's kind of a pretty deep cap, probably equivalent to probably about an A or B depth on a Bach. Feels like it's a V cap or some close. Rim size feels like it's probably in about the 7 range on a Bach. Unfortunately, I don't have any flugelhorn mouthpiece I can do, but for the price, it's like, I think I was like about $500 instrument, which is cheap for any brass instrument these days. But it's functioning all right. I'll probably need to oil the valves and grease the slides. But other than that, it gives me another soprano level B flat instrument. I think I'll do a demo song without testing my range too much. I'll use what I've used on other brass guns, Bluebells of Scotland. Let's try the key of B. Yeah, I'm gonna have to oil that. I'm gonna have to grease that third valve slide. As far as my review of this, I'm going to have to get a flugelhorn mouthpiece that's more of a fit for my chops. As this stock one, it wasn't that terribly comfortable because I'm not used to stock size that are equivalent to 7C. As far as operability, it works out pretty well. I'm just going to have to do some work on it to oil the valves and grease the slides. And once that's done, it'll be perfectly functional. And it's standard lacquer finish, nice looking instrument. And because I can use a ring for the third valve slide, I can operate it like a trumpet. Flugelhorn is not necessarily made for Maynard Ferguson level high notes. It will do it. I can still fluke that high of a note. And I think it's going to be a cool addition to my brass instrument collection. Stagg brand for the price, you certainly can't go wrong with it. I wasn't able to find it on Reverb. On Amazon, I did find it on Reverb. So I was like, if you're looking for something, you check through Amazon. Sometimes you'll find it, sometimes you won't. If you can't find it on Amazon, you have pretty good odds on Reverb. It seemed to be a decent instrument, so for flugelhorn work, I can certainly use it. And probably my last brass instrument, because my brass instrument collection is pretty extensive already, and I'm in a small apartment, so storage is going to be an issue. But I think the experience will be pretty cool. And thanks for watching, and all best.